That was funny. She had said, just go straight, and I said, Japan, and got a laugh. And then I've just done probably one of my best drives on the course, so that's nice. So I didn't fancy a second bunker there, so took a 9-iron instead of a pitching wedge, as I don't know, but then of course I hit it confidently. I'd gone right to the back of the green, but at least I haven't got a second bunker to get out of. But the first one I got out of, it was too short and didn't reach the green, but it enabled a bogey pass, so that was good. Well, that was lovely. First time I've parred this hole, so that goes into the compilation video. That shot into the reeds is now long forgotten. So this is the stroke index 1 hole, and in the far left of the picture is where the flag is, over water. So now you've got to sort of lay up over these bunkers. That's about it really. Much nearer than yesterday, so I can probably take an iron. Apparently it was a good line even though I chunked it a bit. I'm sure that'll look good on the camera. It's beautiful height, but unfortunately it's too long, so it's gone into whatever's at the back. Located the bore, but it's a downward sloping green with an horrendous hump in it, and the ball's just over there. This is so tricky. I think that can go down as the probably the hardest shot I've ever had to play, and I got it. So close. So the par was not to be, but to get a 6 after being in that position just now, not bad. Wedge shot was absolutely unbelievable. Not only was I in the thick cow grass, but I had to hit down on the ball, and then it had to pop up, and then it had to go onto a green which had a massive slope, so anything too fast would have just rolled away, potentially into water. So definitely the hardest shot of my life, and I pulled it off really well. Just a pity I didn't get the putt, but it wasn't an easy putt anyway. So yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Straight in the tree. I mean, that's really annoying because it's a beautiful shot. I never even anticipated it going anywhere near the tree, and it went dead straight, and it was still, well, plenty high enough to be in the middle of the tree. So in other words, beautiful strike, which has been punished for other reasons. But still, at least I got the beautiful strike. Well, that says what we need to know on Sway Mark Lake. Oh, เห็นแล้ว
เห็นยัง
เห็นแล้ว It was Sway Mark.
Excellent shot.
The sweetest strike I'll ever get with an iron. It's just so perfect. The feel of it, everything, the flight, the distance, exactly right. Just amazing. So even if I hadn't hit the tree back then, I would have been hard pushed to get the ball on, even with a sand wedge from 70 yards to that kind of position, where it's not really a parable one, but it's a bogey parable one, and that's all that matters. strike. It's just short of the green, but it went dead straight, and that fills me with deep joy. So at the moment, no scuffs. Only one terrible, well, it wasn't even a terrible shot with the Zexio hybrid. It was a beautiful strike and went high up in the tree. But yeah, so going nicely. And for my composite round for the video, I've already knocked one off the 85 total by parring one hole so far, and I hadn't got that before. So it means I'm down to 84 for the 3 rounds, and that can't get worse. It can only get better, so that's good. That was a beautiful strike, but the actual ending up position was just pure luck where I landed, because I don't know the green. And it landed to the left and started rolling inwards. And I didn't realise that from the read, but it's a beauty.
ไม่ตกวันนี้สวยแปลว่าเมื่อวานตีไกลแน่เลย
In my notebook, I've written down what I need to beat on each hole to improve my eclectic round. And on this one, I've got to beat 7 because I've done 2 7s in a row. And yesterday, I went in the bunker by hitting it a bit too long. And today, I haven't seen the ball. Hopefully, I'll be able to stand next to it because it's nearly reached the bunker, but I've aimed exactly wherever I was trying to go. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stand properly. Might be able to if I can. I've got a chance to shave off another stroke. I'm actually at 1 under bogey par, I think, at the moment, which is really good. Jesus Christ. Well, an absolute howler. I virtually hit the top of the ball and it went 10 yards with a club that's meant to go 180. What a disaster that was. Still, I don't think I'll be beating the 7 now. Straight. That was classic. The ball was sitting up slightly on some dry mud, and I thought I'd just go to the left of the central tree and won't bother with the Zexio hybrid because I've just messed up, and so used the weaker Callaway one. Did an absolutely perfect strike and it's gone right behind the tree. But still, at least I struck it. But I don't think I will have a shot to the green now, otherwise I would have done. All it needed was to be left by about a yard. That was pretty good. It's just on the green. That's my third 7 in a row on that hole. But if I hadn't have messed up that Zexio shot, could have got the 6. Oh well, I was very pleased that I could get a shot at least round the tree. Only just, but I did it. And then a very good 2-putt. So, not too bad. Just lapping up the beauty of this place now. Oh yes. On the green.
นาทีไม่ใช่เหรอ
ไม่ใช่คิดว่าเบอร์ได้นะ
ได้
Well, that was a classic. When I got to this hole, I couldn't remember. It's strange because I so enjoyed going over the water before, and this time I thought, where's the green? And when she pointed it out, it was like, Christ almighty, it's a par 4, massive dogleg over this incredible expanse. And then she said it was wind against though, so aim for the tree on the right is safe, which is where the drop zone is. And but I just thought, no, can't lose anything on my eclectic round because I've already parred this hole, and so nothing to gain by just playing a cautious shot. I might as well go for it, and I've got it in the middle of the fairway over the water, so probably my best shot on this hole. Now, not to scuff it with the Vokey like before. I think it's not quite on. I think it's just rolled off, but damn sight better than the Vokey yesterday. And I just used the pitching wedge, which has been virtually unused. It might be the first time in 3 rounds that I've used it. That hole, and what a glorious scene this is, and very nice to have parred it, especially after yesterday's mare, and a bit of giggling around the hole there because I very nearly missed that putt, but the first one was good. Well, I just realised that by parring that hole I've done the front 9 in 2 under bogey par, So 2 shots better than yesterday. Hopefully I won't mess up the back 9 now, but to be honest it doesn't matter because I'm actually just lapping it up completely because of the fantastic scenery and just really enjoying it. So whatever happens, I'm just really enjoying it now. I'm not flustered or getting frustrated when things have gone wrong, like when I topped that Zexio hybrid. It's just I'm always going to do stuff like that on occasion. But what this trip is now showing, that if I play, maybe I should do this in the future, you know, if I go and play somewhere, just aim to play 3 rounds on 1 course and to try and get good enough footage to get at least a bogey par round. Because found out yesterday that the slope rating on this is 120, and so even though it's about the length of Chelsfield's 113, so apparently that's obviously harder. And yeah, so anyway, the to do another 9 holes there in 2 under bogey par is very, very nice indeed. I'm very pleased with that. Sometimes makes me wonder if trying to set up a nice camera angle like that one through the trees there somehow enhances my ability to hit a good shot. So I don't think filming has ever created a problem for me. I think I just joked with her that it's the first time in my life that I've hit a fairway and hit it straight. Yeah, so just filming makes you want to do a better shot, and only occasionally does it sort of put you off. No, it doesn't. It doesn't put me off. It makes me focused and concentrate. And this one, there's a white marker in the middle of the fairway, and it probably missed it by about 2 or 3 yards, and went past about 5 to 10 yards, I suppose. 10 yards maybe. Beautiful.
On. Stop.
Stop.
Yes. Not hit the tee. I think over.
Yeah. Good point there. Caddy said about if it didn't hit the tree, I think it would be over. So I took the hybrid, which I can hit 180 for a shot that's only 150. But I just felt like it, rather than be constantly short. And you know, I just did a normal shot. I didn't worry about controlling it or anything. And I don't know how far it's gone. I mean, if it's on the green, it's a long way away. Could be 100-foot apart. I'm not sure. It looks like a mile. But the main thing is, it didn't go in the bunker, but it was heading that way and bounced just above it. So that's good. Oh, that's much better than I thought. That's amazing. So I made the right decision. It looked from back there, it looked like it had gone well over. And in fact, it's Punoy. And on this hole, my best so far is a 6. So I can certainly look at getting a shot off. That was for the cameras because the camera turned itself off just now. So basically it was about a 35-foot part, which was 8 short and then a tap in. So on the edit, that's what it should be, 3 part, but I got a 5, so that's another 1 shot knocked off the eclectic round, so that goes down to 83. Well, terrible shot, but at least it moved. It might have still gone 100 yards even though it was along the ground, so it's not the end of the world there. I tell you what though, it is absolutely roasting hot. My back is sopping wet. I feel it on every shot. But a nice way to leave this course. So I'm going to have some lovely memories of it, and I've enjoyed being with this caddy, so that's great as well. And there's been very little noise and there's hardly anyone else around, so it's good. that one was that it's in the rough, it was set up like it was on a tee. I could just sort of feel a really nice shot coming on, just complete and utter rubbish, even down to going about 45 degrees from where I was aiming and not getting out of a horrible bunker. So but at the moment I'm not worried. I'd be ashamed to ruin another round, but overall I really am enjoying myself. So yeah, but what a terrible shot. Even down to leaving me close to a lip. Glorious. To get over the tree from here, it's unbelievable. Really, even though I can't see it on the green, and maybe it's just off it. That was unbelievable, the way the ball just went so high and it cleared this tree easily. Well, I certainly wasn't short on that one. I think from down there, it was only about 90 yards. I had to get over that lip and try and get it anywhere, and it's gone right over there. But that's a great shot. So this green is virtually impossible. It's off the green, and where we're standing here, there's a ridge that goes down towards the hole. Right to left, 7 foot uphill, so an up and down from where I was, getting the best player of the day. Yes. So it's 12 holes played, and that hole, which looked like it was going to be a total mare, I ended up getting a 6, so bogey par after a 9 iron. Just can't believe it. It's so beautiful. And then the chipper, I had to negotiate a downwards, not just a slope, a hump on the green and got to 7 foot, and then I had to even then hit to the right of the cup going uphill and just got it perfectly. So I'm still actually 1 under bogey par after the 12, and for context, yesterday I was up 4 over and first day 6 over, so there's still plenty of opportunity for mares, but going pretty well and enjoying having a sit down. No wonder I'm enjoying it so much. There's no one around, there's no noise. It's just been, you know, a couple of mowers, one guy who actually turned his off while I was doing a tee shot earlier on, a couple of mowers in the distance, but apart from that, nothing. And with no people around either, so there's no sense of having to, you know, hurry up, or people waiting, or buggies going past, just a few in the distance. It makes a massive difference. And so fortunately I can always be doing this playing during the week, and now it's definitely the case that I will be doing this again. And yeah, after a couple of mares, a few mares in other rounds and bits and pieces today, and the real irritant of the noise yesterday on the 18th, when it's like this, it's just pure joy. Especially when you come out of that bunker with the 9-iron and go over the trees and there's blue sky behind. It just looked stunning. Well, this has turned out better than I thought. There's like this pre-green, which is amazing. It's lovely. So I'm not actually that far from the pin. Not bad. Apparently a good shot, but I would say it's too far left and it looked like it might have gone in the bunker. two horrendous shots that, given the depth of the rough, was just an absolute beauty. Classic thing with those sort of shots is that you either scuff them out or you're 30 yards short of the green, even though it was only a 125 yard shot. But instead I've gone over the pin, which is really good because it feels good. So yeah, that's good, because I'm going to drop shots on this one, or drop a shot at least, because I've taken 1, 2, 3, that's 4. I'm unlikely to hold this part, so I'm going to drop a shot, but still doing pretty well. So the thing is, as I said before, I'm loving playing, really, especially this new idea of doing 3 rounds and just trying to get the best eclectic round when you come on a trip. I think that's a great idea, and I'm going to be in editing heaven next week. Only one drop shot, and yeah, delighted with that one. To the final 4 holes on the coastal side of the course. This is the railway side, and I'm now at evens, so I haven't gone above evens for 14 holes now, so that's a massive improvement on yesterday when I was 4 over at this stage. So whatever happens now, at least after 14 holes I was okay. Maybe they should stop golf courses from proliferating to 18 holes. I think they should just be 14. It'd be much better. Except at Unico, where I like having the last 4 because I can get some pars. Oh dear, what fun it's been though. And I just noticed that green I went on before was one that I wrote about in my diary, saying it was black because it was sopping wet, and it was a really rough green. It was very difficult to work out what to do. It was downhill and there was a lot of sand, and it's the worst quality green of the lot. But yeah, to then come back and get a 6-footer is very nice. Only one drop shot. what was I saying about ending the round after 14 holes? I mean, this is so easy to clear this water, and it's the first time today that I've really done a dreadful drive. Instead of hitting up on the ball, I just mishit it, it went through the tree behind me and plopped in the water. And then even the second one has gone into the fairway bunker and is close to the lip, I can see. So yeah, it's very annoying because it's such a straightforward shot. There's no big deal about it. It's not like the one which I cleared earlier on, the one that dogleg left, which was just looks really intimidating, and that one just now, which isn't, and I fluff it. Oh well, 3. Yes, the thought of getting bogey par now on this course is not going to happen this visit, I'm afraid. There's not being negative, it's just too hard. There's nothing you can never really get pars. I don't even know how many pars I got today. It's probably only a couple. Really is painful. I took 9 on that hole, and I did that beautiful, I mean the 6-iron was really good, the beautiful R55 shot to get 6 feet from the hole, but then it was downhill, very tricky, missed by 5 feet, then missed with a tap in 9 shots. It's only a par 4, So going from bogey par to +4 is exactly what I was yesterday. So yeah, it's painful. It really is painful. But this time, it's not ruining my day. But it is painful just to think that, you know, I can't claw anything back now because there's nothing. There is a par 3 coming, but it's so difficult that it's unlikely. It's not like Unico where you can start clawing back by just doing some nice pitching wedge shots from 100 yards, which is what I really love. But I am still really enjoying this, I must say. But that was painful. 4 shots, especially as when I was doing the R55 shot. That was already a drop shot the moment I played that shot. That was 1. And so even if I'd hold the other, it was 2. But to come out with 4 is just, yeah, awful. But I suppose that feeling of being down is, it's all sort of score focused rather than shot focused of the actual enjoyment of so much of the round, because certainly when I edit it, it'll be there's definitely more good shots than bad shots, and there'll be some really excellent ones, and the filming itself is just, I mean, it's glorious, and I do enjoy that so much. But yeah, remember, it's slope rating is 120. It is pretty grueling at times because, like, this hole is a par 5 and it's not even 500 yards, but it's a dog leg. There's a massive amount of water to go over on the next shot, which I can't carry from where I am. I could only carry it if I was right by the edge, so I have to go around it. It's just impossible. But yeah, overall fantastic experience. I'm not quite sure where my ball went. Oh, I can see it. crazy. I was so sort of conscious of getting over the water there. It just seemed so intimidating at first. I didn't realise how short. She said it was only about 140, but against the wind. And I've actually hooked that into the bunker on the left. But I don't know, I kept thinking scuff, scuff, scuff. I suppose it just looked longer than it really was. Oh well, another shock to come. It's not as bad as I thought, that one. Time for an excuse again. That thinned R55 wasn't the tension. It did not help having a woman throwing sand and then walking in my eye that was just conscious of someone all the time. You know, I think there's a reason why when Tiger's about to play a shot that everyone goes quiet, because it's bloody difficult. As I keep thinking that it's that difficult that I think I should have peace and quiet and no one walking across the green as well, because I'm not quite as good as Tiger, and I think I need even more quiet if he needs quiet. Anyway, little rant over. Amazingly, I got a 4 out of that, because well, that was fantastic to get a 4 out of that. Must have been about a, I don't know, a 50-foot putt. Good contact. Puts me in a good position to go over the water. Laid up with the 6-iron. Yeah. Pretty good. And apart from a couple of mowers, it looks like it could be in for a peaceful 18th hole.
Okay, no bunker. Okay.
Well, I so wanted that one to go well, and it didn't go as well as I visualised. But yesterday when I played that shot, it went straight in the bunker and popped out. This time it went over, it's gone to the right. But it's probably a lob wedge. And I just feel delighted that I didn't scuff it, because that would have been a horrible ending. But in a way, so what about horrible endings? That's just ridiculous. It's just worrying too much about scores and thinking that you're good and all that sort of stuff. And it's kind of ridiculous, because the experience of playing is everything. And especially on a hard course like this, it's about specific moments, specific shots. Because it's certainly not about pars, because I can hardly get any. Again, I haven't even looked, but I'd be surprised if I got any more than 3, just like yesterday. And does it really matter? No. I can get my par fix at Unico. The nice combination between a golf course and a pitch and putt, which actually suits me perfectly. 2.5, 3, 2 3/4 hours, sometimes 3 hours. A nice swift fix. But then coming to places like this will definitely be something I will do into the future, because it's been very, very enjoyable overall. And especially now when there are no mowers, there's not half of this fixing the green, just this. course that was deliberate to give me a chance of this scenic shot instead, because otherwise I wouldn't have had an extra R55 chipper chance. And anyway, I know that lob wedge will look good on film when it's in the air and I edit it and cut it so you don't see where it lands. Better than yesterday. Well, in the end, it wasn't to be. I got exactly the same score as yesterday, 97, 7 over bogey par. I did back 9 and 54, which meant an average of double bogey for every hole. It didn't seem as bad as that, but that in the end is what it is. And, but overall, what a fantastic experience. Definitely coming back for more. And it doesn't seem like I played that badly, really. I suppose the main thing is I broke 100 3 times on a slope 120 course. That doesn't feel particularly good, but I know when I've done that footage, it's going to look fantastic and I'll really enjoy it. Now to go and get a taxi down to Hin, Barn Somboom, and play golf again on Friday. Well, grab taxis on the way. 20 to 3 in the afternoon. A bit of Thunderbirds cool jazz in the background. No one around. Titleist bag, Callaway bag. Framing things nicely. And I'm feeling knackered, boiling hot. And I'm really looking forward to having a shower, getting something to eat, and settling into a new hotel.